Hello and welcome everyone, my name is Desi and welcome back to another Ultimate General Civil War Let's Play. And today we are doing the dreaded Battle of Chickamauga. Why is it dreaded? Because it's a grind, to say the least. But we've managed to get 2 corps completely freaking stacked. And we've recruited these 3-star cavalry through a trick of where you disband a 3-star, use the recruits, and make a new 3-star. So I'm very tested to see how they do, and they have the best melee weapon in the game, by a long shot. So, we'll see how they end up doing. And I've got first corps really cracked out. I think between these, we have almost 100,000 men in 2 corps. So we'll see how this goes. But this is Chickamauga. Last time I did this battle, I took 20,000, almost 21,000 casualties. We're really going to try to improve on that. I'd be happy if I suffered under 20. This battle is absolutely atrocious. I'm not a big fan of it. Every stage of it is a pain. But yeah, look, we have almost 97,000 troops between 2 corps. Last time when we came in, we had 74,000. So we have a lot more. And that is largely because we're so far ahead. Siege of Jackson was a little rough, but I do want to point out that I think like 300 of these casualties don't even count because they were a general and part of a supply wagon. So it was actually more like 5,300. But anyways, let's get this bloodbath started. And the reason why this battle is such a pain is just there's so much forest. This whole map is just forest, 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 forest. There's a couple of open areas, but it's just freaking brutal. It's a huge battlefield too. And the victory points are really kind of a pain in the butt to secure. It's just a pain in the butt all around. But we're gonna give it our best here. I've spent probably a good hour just making my troops able to deal with this. We are gonna do the howitzer sniper strategy that we did last time. Oh, I didn't freaking get these guys to full. I always forget to do that. Anyways, we are going to be facing against repeaters. So that is something to be aware of. I'm actually going to take my two. We have another 3-star too. We managed to. I think we have 8. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 3-star infantry brigades, and 3-star cavalry, and another 3-star in 2nd Corps that I'll use when I do my flank. So, pretty excited to test this out, but I'm not excited to look at the casualty figures at the end of this battle. Like, this battle is freaking awful. By far the most difficult battle thus far. But we have almost 100,000 troops we're doing this with, which I've never even had close to. Last time I had 74 or 75,000, so I understand the enemy will scale up with us, but like when 2nd Corps comes in, it's going to be pretty overwhelming. There are some really important decisions we need to make early. We are facing against these troops here who have repeaters, which is really good for us because that means we'll get more repeaters. Hopefully there's no skirmishers in these woods. I don't think there are. But this is a recycled map from earlier. This is Blackwater Heights. But what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to pick off as many of these troops Oh my gosh. Okay, these are infantry. I thought they were repeaters for some reason. Yeah, these guys are armed with repeaters. They're 3-star. We're just gonna take this chill. They're only getting 3 kills per hit. Should have got the better sniper rifles. But we'll have time for that later on. We still have a lot of weapons we need to equip. We ran a little bit short on money, but I don't think it's going to matter. Alright. We need to be careful. We need to be very cognizant when these guys on the bridge pop up, because we're immediately going to get hit with a bunch of fire and take a ton of casualties. Alright, let's go. Hopefully these howitzers will have a good day. And we're just going to bombard these guys, essentially, for the entire start of this battle. Like, it's a really bad idea just to go highland charging in here against repeaters. They will just decimate me as I cross. So we're going to be really cheeky and use artillery. This is where that mod that Something Compass told me about would be nice, because I don't know if they should be in a shell range. This is probably going to be a 3-part battle, by the way. I don't know if these snipers are back enough to get flanking far, back far enough to get flanking far, but we're going to try to move over a little bit more. Nope, don't do that. Just stay there. I think they can still hit him. Yeah, they can hit him from there. Yeah, they're getting more casualties, so that's different. Do not do that. Stay there. These howitzers really aren't getting a whole lot. Maybe if we move them up a little bit, that'll help. Just roll these babies up. There we go. Okay, that's a lot better. We're definitely in shell range now. We just got about 2 dozen. Canister would be risky. I guess ordnance wouldn't be bad. No, heavy howitzers are mid-range, so... So it looks like we've got over 100 casualties already. Yeah, there we go. I like to see that. Okay, so at about an hour in, we're going to get reinforcements here, and we need to just stay there. gonna get real messy up here. There we go. Here they come. Alright, so we need to immediately break off skirmishers. And we need to immediately get into these woods. Can't emphasize how quickly we need to do this. Yes, these are our 3 stars, but we're facing repeaters. And as you've seen from previous battles, repeaters are freaking devastating. We're gonna get hit by artillery, and then we're gonna go start get hit. I can't talk. We're gonna get hit by small arms. We have skirmishers in here with repeaters themselves, so we need to get in position quickly. Looks like we're actually gonna get a flank on him, so that's not a bad start. But he already inflicted 37 casualties with 1 volley, but we're in the woods now. Okay. So we're going to be focusing solely on this. We're just going to try to get these skirmishers out of here and wait till we get some better flanks, and we're eventually going to try to sneak around here and drive these guys out of this position. Very important that we do this cleanly. All right. You guys can keep moving up. Keep moving up. Keep moving up. Just keep the skirmishers up front to soak damage. Looks like they're blocked for the time being, so that's good. God, these guys are just getting crapped on. It's just those got to be howitzers. That artillery is just banging me up real good. But it looks like we've at least got the skirmishers partly out into the open. And we can start doing a flank. We got to be careful so we don't get pinned up against here. Got to just be really efficient with our movements right now. Okay, tigers are coming up. Good. Okay, Minty is wavering. Those are repeater armed troops once again. So we need to make sure we punish him when he runs away. And we also need to make sure we get behind. Okay, he's still wavering. Okay, there we go. He's routing now. Let's shoot him in the back. Shoot him in the back. Oh my gosh, dude. These guys are just killing me. Okay, he'll be out of commission for a while. That's good. You guys need to frickin' hurry up. Really need to get this. We should be having skirmishers soaking the damage. That was a mistake. We're already taking like stupidly high casualties on this front. Okay, we need to have skirmishers soak damage from them. You guys need to not run, you need to hold. And you guys need to hold so we soak damage. I already made a mistake by having Richmond Brigade take a full frickin' volley. We can't have that. That is unacceptable. Carolina Crackshots, I'm going to have you move over and see if we can get a horseshoe going. Richmond Brigade, you're going to attack these skirmishers. Okay, Richmond, their skirmishers just took off, so we need to very quickly get these infantry out of this position because they're just going to keep pouring fire onto us. Okay. Okay, they should rout pretty soon. Straw Hat, you need to get up and soak again. Can't be having those frickin' repeaters dump 3-star repeater infantry dump fire into us. It's not okay. Okay, you guys need to move up. block them. Okay, they're routing. Should be able to get him out of there though pretty quickly. Okay, good. That's huge. It's about as clean as you can do it for this. This is really a pain in the butt, and we need to make sure we kill as much of this infantry as we can as they run away. Need to get around these skirmishers. Yeah, this is not the... I mean, there's no way to do that effectively. That crossing is just always a pain. So what we're going to do with these guys is we're going to start moving this way. We don't really need to do a whole lot with them. We just need to secure the river fords. And what we're going to try to do is get as many shatters, get whatever we can on these guys. Just inflict a lot of losses. Definitely be able to shatter this artillery. Goodbye. Okay. Now we can, if we leave these, actually we can start moving them down south as well for support. We don't need too many troops to defend this now that we have the cover. It's just really dangerous here initially when you're crossing, but we did pretty well. We lost probably 400 or 500, but those are repeater armed troops in a very strong position, and we had to drive them out of the woods, so that's about as good as you can get. Yeah, they're going to run away. In fact, we might want to just try to get them out of danger as quickly as possible, because they're going to reform and attack. Depending on what the threat level is. Okay, there's skirmishers over there. I think they're actually faced away from us though, so we should be able to get a flank, or at least a partial flank. Yeah, they're gonna run. Infantry is reforming. Let's actually temporarily fix this situation. I thought I'd be able to sneak through, but if we go down into these swampy areas, we're just gonna get crapped on. So let's not be stupid. Take you guys off run. What's going on up here? Looks like we've driven them out of those spots. How many have you guys gotten? You got, between these artillery, about 200 casualties. Okay, it's not too bad. Alright, let's start advancing into these woods. We are kind of blocked here for the time being. I'm not going to go running through. It's just a bad way to throw away troops. These guys should go back to take these fortified spots. Okay, who's shooting at me? Oh, there's skirmishers in the woods. Okay. Good to know. Let's just flank them and drive them away. Okay, they're turning their backs. That's good. Should be able to rout them since they were facing away from us. We will get attacked from this direction as well, so we're going to send some skirmishers up there. And then once we get these guys in the back, we can just sweep these guys out of these fortified positions. Okay, that infantry is going down there. We want to put a stop to that if we can. Yeah, we'll just keep a brigade and 2 skirmishers up here. I'm really not too keen on having my 3 stars play guard duty up there. Okay. Pretty clean start so far. Got the artillery pounding away on those positions. That's good. We want to take these woods entirely, if we can. In fact, we're actually going to face some resistance this way, so let's guard this river crossing. You need to be careful with that infantry that just went into those woods as well. That could be a problem later on. You guys are going to hold right there, because I know they'll attack. I think they're going to converge down here, though, if I'm not mistaken. You guys are going to guard that. Should be able to just keep pushing these skirmishers back. They hit us crossing this river, that'll be a mistake. We did pretty good about having these skirmishers soak the worst of the damage from the infantry, though. That really saved us up here. This is the first real test. If you mess that up, they have repeaters, they will rout you, and it'll just be an absolute bear to try to get across if you don't do it right. Okay. Those are repeater armed skirmishers. We want to get back. In fact, we're going to do what we did at Jackson and actually just hold these. See their field of fire. We want it to point directly across the river. We're going to hold them there. Okay, these infantry are turning around to face us. Let's back up a little bit. We can probably get a good flank on them. These skirmishers are going to rout. They're not going to be able to face all that combined firepower. And we're going to have Texas Brigade soak the damage from these guys, and we're going to start moving getting ready to cross this bridge. And we're going to pinch them and drive them off and kill as many as possible. Very important that we do this part right. Okay, you guys are in pretty good position to cover the river. I really kind of want to wait for that infantry to get out of that covered area. Okay, Minty. Okay, this is really good here. This is why we had these guys do this. Even with repeaters, Minty is in the swamp, and he will not exchange well with us. In fact, we can probably get Mississippi Mayhem to flank right here. You guys are fine. Just keep doing that. Okay, you guys should be able to fire on them. I don't know what we're doing. Okay, well, this was a little bit of a mistake here. But you guys are in good condition, so you can run and flank. Skirmishers do have really good combat bonuses in the woods. It's important to take advantage of that. Okay, looks like Texas Brigade went up too far. Dang it, that's mistake number one. And they're going to get absolutely crapped on. So that's our first mistake right there. I wasn't paying attention. We need to, again, really focus on our fronts and not let that sort of thing happen. Like, we're really trying to keep our troops intact, and we can't just be charging our skirmishers in like that. It's just bad practice. So we're going to get around them. We're going to keep them engaged and flank them with our infantry and start pushing south. We're actually going to get our skirmishers in these woods, and we're going to put them on hold. We're going to try to get these guys in those trees, or in these, in that fortified position as well. Who the frick is charging? I hear a charge. Okay, we've got our troops in the south coming up. They will get a volley off on our skirmishers. We'll take a couple dozen crossing the river. That's okay. It looks like they're coming over to try to flank us. But we'll be able to flank them. Man, that artillery just inflicted like 100 casualties on us. We need to deal with them now. These guys are good in good enough cover. Okay, keep pushing. Oh my gosh, we left a brigade behind. Okay, we'll move them up. I'm just gonna pause for a second, just because the situation is getting a little bit sloppy. So what we want to do down here, oh no. Tennessee Terror is going to be absolutely useless down here. Maybe I should have put them in second corps. Crap. I usually have infantry do this for me, but cavalry's only going to be have limited effect here. But we can send Tennessee Terror up north, potentially. Okay. We're going to try to get them to route. They have their rear flanked. We need to get around. We need to get them out of here. These guys will retreat quickly enough. Minty is armed with repeaters. We need to shoot him if he can stay in range. We need to make sure we get a horseshoe and keep driving them off. Okay, these guys we could potentially get a shatter or surrender if we do this right. Actually, let's just get behind him. We can just do this now. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to route in the right direction, though, is the problem. Yeah, that's not going to happen. We can just send our skirmishers to pursue them, I guess. Let's just keep our infantry moving south. And we'll just have our skirmishers chase them off. We don't need to do anything too fancy. You guys need to get in these woods and keep pushing them away. It's vitally important that we do that. Should be able to shatter this artillery pretty easily. Goodbye, or I want to, oh, okay, you guys reformed right in the frickin' woods. That's terrible. So we need to back up, because we don't want to be, I guess we've secured this point, so we're just going to wait until we get a flanking force before we even try to fight them in there. Let's just try to get around their flank and see if we can push them out of these woods. Those infantry will reform momentarily. We don't want to be fighting them there, though. Okay, you guys need to get out. We really need to... Okay, you guys don't need to run anymore. Need to stop Minty from doing that. That is going to be annoying. Yeah, the problem is with this is we don't have enough infantry to take those crossings because for some reason it gave us Tennessee Terror, and Tennessee Terror is going to be next to useless with taking a river crossing. And they're going to take a ton of casualties, so that's a no-go. Okay, you guys are in melee. We definitely don't want that. Okay, they're routing. So we need to get a wide formation and try to push them away. You guys need to just stay on them so they don't come back. We don't want that. Okay, Minty is shooting at our skirmishers. Okay, we're driving these skirmishers off. Looks like Ray is over here and could potentially give us some grief. We need to get them down to like 300 to shatter them. I don't know how we're going to take this crossing here. But if we don't take it, we're going to lose. And I really don't want to... Like, this battle has started off really well. So we need to try and figure something out down there. We do have 2 hours to take those crossings, but... Okay, it looks like we have enough of a horseshoe over here where we can flank these guys. And we are in the woods now as well. Okay, so far so good. Okay, you guys don't need to run anymore. What are they doing? They're reforming. Well, they're not reforming. Let's just try to keep driving them off. We've got some good push over there. Tennessee Terror is now in position. We're going to send them around primarily as a flanking force. We just need to push them away. Good job. Great job. We could have gotten a lot of trouble there having them in the river. These skirmishers look like they're about ready to break. We're just going to keep pushing them out of these woods, hopefully get them into the river and get some nice casualty figures. Tennessee Terror, we're going to send you, these snipers need to go take care of that cavalry. Oh my gosh. Minty is just going to crap all over us if we don't deal with him. He is in the river though, so we should be able to get him to rout pretty quickly. If we can get Minty to shatter, that'd be absolutely massive. Okay, we should be able to shove him against the side over here and get rid of him. Okay, we're taking these positions. We can potentially start looking to move south to help alleviate the issue with the river crossings. We don't need too many troops now that they're running. We can move north, we can move over here and hit them as they retreat. Okay, just keep whittling him down. If you guys are going to move up here and just... They don't need to be in... Okay. Alright, okay, okay. Okay, you guys can hit him and drive him off. Oh, come on. I want to get these skirmishers. Okay, good job, boys. Just keep it up. Keep pushing them out. What's going on up here? They're stuck. Good. Especially want to kill these cavalry. They're armed with repeaters. Oh yeah, that's some nice. That is a nice horseshoe of death right there. Looks like we should be able to shatter these skirmishers in these swamps as well. Okay, so you guys, now that we've secured that, are going to come help deal with this. We only have a limited amount of time, and we're probably going to have to run. Like, we've really beat them up good. We don't need a whole lot of support. We just need to get down. We're gonna keep our skirmishers up. Actually, no, I lied. We're gonna move around and drive this off because it's gonna be a pain. Okay, they got these stupid repeater cavalry in the frickin' woods. Should be having our skirmishers up front soaking damage from them, but we're bad and we didn't. Okay. Do not charge. You guys can come and flank, I guess. Yeah, you guys can get up front and soak damage. We don't need to be taking unnecessary losses here. This is not stabilized yet. What's the deal up here? Okay, they're about dead. Once we do that, we can get some more support from our skirmishers. We only have an hour and a half to get those fords. I don't know. If we keep having to deal with this crap up here, we're going to have issues. But the problem is this infantry is blocking us, and I'm not going to fight them out in the open. We shattered some more skirmishers. That's really good. Okay, you guys can move up over here. We can get a flank. We can get a flank. Okay. There's the rest of our troops. We need to get them to skedaddle so we can take those points. Okay, we should be able to keep pushing them out. Alright, we've shattered them. Okay. Alright, so you guys need to... Why is this so large? It's like they're up high or something. You guys got an hour and a half. Oh, we're taking fire? We are taking fire. You guys need to hurry up and we need to quickly gain possession of that. Like, I hate using all my condition, but we really need to get this river crossing. Haven't really found a good use for Tennessee Terror yet, but we'll figure something out. I just want to make sure that they're on the flank before we do anything too reckless. Okay, we're just driving them off. I don't know if we'll have to face these troops in the next phase of the battle, but it's good just to deal with them now. Okay, Campbell got repeaters himself, so when we do engage him, we need to distract him, and then we'll send our own repeaters and shove him away. Okay. Good job. There we go. What are you guys doing? Hello? Still haven't found a good use for Tennessee Terror. The struggle continues for them. Alright. Keep pushing this way. Probably just send skirmishers to keep shoving them out. What's the deal up here? Okay, we've got an hour and a half. Theory, that should be enough time, but in execution... Okay, get these cavalry, they're in the open. And we lost sight of them. Of course we did. Alright. We do have a lot of troops kind of out of position. Okay, we are starting to get some flanking fire. Okay. So we're going to use our skirmishers to soak damage over here. And we're going to kind of have to Highland charge across this, unfortunately. It's not the ideal use of troops, but you gotta do what you gotta do. We are getting a nice little death horseshoe there, though. Uh-oh. Oh, snap sauce. This is not a good engagement. Ooh. They're gonna shoot the repeaters at us. Come on, come on, come on, Tennessee Terror, get a volley on. Drive them off. Ah, there we go. Okay. Whew. That was pretty spicy. We actually won that exchange, though. And those frickin' repeater cavalry units are so frickin' dangerous. It's like, you've seen it with my units, but we're facing like 5 or 6 the similar sized repeater cavalry of my own. Okay, so you guys need to go up here and soak damage from this river crossing, and we need to take this now. So our primary focus is going to be here. Secondary focus is going to be here. We're just going to try to drive them off, get shatters, do whatever we can, and just be smart over here. You guys need to get the frick out of that open carrot. Okay, you guys can move up here. I do know that those repeater cavalry will be back. Already have about 1,600 casualties, 1,700 maybe. Actually, probably 1,800. We're probably going to be over 2,000 once we take these fords. Okay, can we, like, draw fire from them? Okay, time is now. I don't know how we avoid that. Run, 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 run. Okay, our focus is going to be here now. We need to get right on top of them. There's no other way. Yeah, this is going to be sloppy. Ouch. Okay, just gonna check up here real quick. Looks like we've successfully crossed at a bit of a cost though, which is to be expected, unfortunately. Let's just guard these positions here as best we can. Okay, looks like we've secured this spot. We've driven them off. We have taken a lot of losses in the process, but it is what it is. But now that we have this fort, we can just continuously push and take stuff over now. We don't have to worry too much. Okay, we've got 47 minutes. Oh my gosh, you guys, do not get in melee with them, please. You failed. Okay, let's just go. Poor Orphan Brigade. 217 losses. We lost at least like 400 trying to get that dang ford. But we don't have to do that ever again, so that's the good news. Yeah, we're definitely... This is going to be a three-parter. This battle takes frickin' forever. Let's just keep pushing him away. We don't need him coming and causing problems. Just be smart up here. We don't need... I think with just these skirmishers we should be able to carry this position. Okay, we've got a good wide angle here of attack. That's good. Let's get Minty shattered if we can. We're really close to shattering all these guys. Okay, He's gone. That was repeater armed infantry that we'll never have to worry about again. And all these guys... Okay, we're getting surrenders now. What are these guys armed with? I thought they were armed with repeaters, but I guess not. Anyways, there's our requisite surrender. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. Come on. Frick. Okay. That's nice. Okay, now we need to not worry about that so much and just push these guys out. They are retreating onto that peninsula as well, so we do have a chance to get some more shatters over there. Okay, let's go. Do not let them get close. Frickin' A. Okay, Ray's retreating across the river. Long is getting driven off. Let's just keep being smart. Okay, we've secured this position, or this part of the battlefield. Now we can chill for a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna get so many freaking carbines from this battle though, it's gonna be nice. Yeah, we're already about 2,400 casualties. This cavalry though is coming up and getting... There's some more carbines that we'll get from that. That wasn't very smart of them, was it? Okay, we got 30. Okay, this is perfect. Let's try to... I think, yes, they are in this position over here, so that's good. Let's try to get some shatters. They have nowhere to run. That is freaking perfect. I love it. Okay. This is by far my best start to Chickamauga, outside of some minor errors. Long, don't even think about it. You've got nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Let's get in there. A little bit of vengeance for beating us up when we crossed the river. Ouch. These skirmishers are kicking my butt though. Holy crap. Let's get out of here. It's not a good spot for us. Let's just get into these defensive spots. Yeah, he doesn't need to be there. That's just asking for death. Upton, you need to get on the other side. We're in melee with them. We should be able to either get some surrenders or shatters here. I don't know why you guys got out of cover. Like, hello? Okay. Okay. So I'm going to pause here. So far, so good. Lost about 3,000 casualties, but with the amount of shatters and kills and captures that we've got, I'd say that's a really good start to this battle. I think this is by far my best start to Chickamauga. We've been facing repeater armed troops and fortified positions, had to cross 2 river fords. I think we're pretty good though. All right, we still have 94,000, so we only lost about 3,000 there, or not even that. Maybe like 2,500, and we're only facing 60k. So anyway, I'm gonna pause for here, and we'll start phase 2 here in a little bit. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.